Okay, so here's the thing about this guy, right? You say, oh my god, he's so interesting. What the fuck is this Frankenstein-like monster? Well, I don't know. No one knows. He's just a character. You don't get any backstory from him. But I will tell you one interesting piece of trivia. These guys are called Gabor and Jabora or something, right? Their name, their insignia, it can be seen on a sword in a different Zelda game because they're smithies. Specifically, Phantom Ganon's sword from Wind Waker, of all things.
Oh, that reminds me of the new game theory on Gadd.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Up here, up here!
Hello, Goron.
I have a frog on my head.
I'm sorry, buddy, that's a high place. But I'm very hungry and I have gotten stuck here.
Well, that's your problem, I guess. Goodbye.
See you later.
I haven't watched much Game Theory recently. My opinion on Game Theory is very mixed right now.
Well, in my opinion, the Gadd theory is pretty good.
I have not seen that.
But it's similar to that idea, like, oh, this thing appears in this game, so...
Yeah.
Well, it's just.
Well, Gadd does actually, like, that. The GameCube era, he's the connection between things like Sunshine and Luigi's Mansion. Because Gadd made Flood and also the Poltergeist. Oh, we want this because we do. What? Oh, to be fair, we probably don't need this.
You played Dark Moon, didn't you?
Yes.
But it's not as good as the original Luigi's Mansion.
In my opinion, it's not, but it is still a pretty solid game. I find them very interesting because they're two very different games, but they're both good in their own way. And like, I kind of wanted to do like a comparing video between the two of them. Probably never will because I don't think anyone wants to see that.
I think a lot of the comparisons we did were when we did Luigi's Mansion.
But NCS did it once. Oh, this is not the way. This is the way the Snowhead.
NCS did he did Dark Moon?
No, he did a comparison between Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie.
Okay. And
I was like, oh man, that really inspires me. I want to do one for Luigi's Mansion 1 and 2. But yeah, Luigi's Mansion 2 is very different. But that's actually a funny thing that you should mention that Game Theory and Luigi's Mansion. That's one of the reasons that I kind of don't really... That Game Theory kind of gets on my nerves a little bit nowadays. Is that sometimes to make his theories work, he deliberately...
avoids things.
Avoids information, yeah. Like for instance, he has a theory on Luigi's Mansion how much like the mansion itself is worth. But there are certain details about it that he leaves out to make the theory work, and it's like being a huge fan of Luigi's Mansion like myself, I can't help but notice and kind of get a little bit like, well, this doesn't really work. Like he was saying, like, oh, the mansion is, really more like less or more expensive or something because the ghost died in it. So, but they didn't. None of the ghosts died in that mansion. One of the big things about the mansion is the mansion itself is a giant illusion. Yeah. He's like, oh, the mansion's been around for a really long time or something. I can't remember his exact points, mind you. Like, I'm probably butchering it.
No, the thing that he used was that it appeared out of nowhere.
It does appear out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It appears overnight and disappears overnight. So it doesn't exist. It exists for like 48 hours max. This is like, a big detail.
For Luigi to go, for Mario and Luigi to go in and defeat
King Boo.
Bowser and King Boo.
Well, Bowser's not actually there.
No, yeah, it's just a creation by King Boo.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting because there's like a little bit of Luigi's Mansion lore. Is that Boos is established throughout the games. They are masters of illusion, right? Oh, look who we got.
It's Digger. Don't shoot him in the dick.
Shoot him in the head. I was actually hoping I'd hit him through him. I'm gonna just walk away. Yeah, so it's really interesting. So they kind of play into that in like Dark Moon or 2, whatever you want to call it. It's called different names in different countries for some reason.
What's it called in Australia?
I think it's called Dark Moon. Or maybe it's just called 2. You see, I can't remember. Yeah, I got a fairy. I'm so lucky. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I want your map. Please give me Snowhead. Oh, what? I already have Snowhead. Do I already have Hermione's Ranch as well? I don't actually remember.
I don't think so.
Okay. I think that was one of the things I was talking about. Like, I need the Hermione's Ranch, but I didn't have it. Yes. Apparently, I think I like bought Snowhead somewhere, and I was like, I didn't know I could buy this here. There we go. Yeah, Hermione's Ranch. That's fair. I'll take that.
Are you able to see what maps you have?
Well, I can just look at the map. It fills out one map.
Alright.
I'll show you in a sec. Okay. Oh fuck! I completely forgot. See, this is what I mean. Like, I just play this game and forget about stuff. It's almost the night of the first day already.
Oh. You gonna go back to the start?
Nope, that's the wrong button. The combination. I meant to do that in reverse. Down a right. That's what I wanted to do.
You played the song time.
No. No. Okay. Okay. My B. I gotta remember to do that at the beginning of every timeline, or else I would be in a bit of trouble. Ay. I can't believe I didn't notice it that long. Well, there's something. The first people. See, that's the thing. If you look at the playlist, right, of Majora's Mask, you can kind of get a grasp of like, oh, so this how long a day takes or whatever, right? Like I think it's like 5 or 6 episodes per day or something. Can't remember. For like when we extend time.
It used to be roughly 1 episode per section, like day or night.
Well, that's when the time is normal. And so the first night's probably going to be like.
But once you can slow it down.
So this is the Goron village. It's all snowed over. And this guy's like, "Oh God, kill me." What was I saying? It's cold. Being the gatekeeper in this cold is hard. You want to enter the Goron shrine? Yes. Then I'll open the door with Goron pound. I'm going to close it right away so it doesn't get cold inside. So hurry up and get in. Are you ready? Yep. Here's the thing, right? If you don't know where it is, you'll be like, oh my God, where the fuck do I go? I only got 3 seconds. Yeah, I get it. I'm going. It's right here. What were they saying just a second ago?
I don't know.
Great, thanks. Oh, my fucking ears!
So this game has got so much interesting stuff in it. There's so much to take in this
Wait,
game.
do I want to be here? Maybe I can.
Well, you wanted to go to Snowhead.
I know what I need to do. Yeah, sorry. I'm just remembering the order of events is all.
Well, you got to find out that the Darini is dead or something, right?
Yeah, well, first off, we got to learn the lore.
Is there a baby?
Yes! And it's crying. Daddy, I'm cool, daddy. Yeah, right, fine. So we go see him, he's like, oh, wah, I'm a baby, fuck you. And you can see that every single Goron is like, the noise, it's killing me. This is the room of the Goron door. See, look, he's got his ears. His hands going. They're crying. The screams of the damned. God damn it, I had a point about something. And I can't remember at all what I was saying. Was it about Luigi's Mansion still? Was I still on about that? How booze, it's sort of an interesting idea that they toy with the idea that booze create illusions, right? So like they kind of fiddle around with that a bit more in number 2. Ignore that guy. He's a weirdo and a creep. He'll sell you drugs. We want to go over here because here is the void. You see the shadow here?
Yep.
Anyway. We meet again, fairy child. Have my stone statues been of help? Yes, when I remember to use them. Well, it seems you may have the strength to change the fate of this land, as I had expected. But the road ahead is even more challenging. Many trials await you. Please watch over these Gorons around you. Their land is doomed to be smothered in snow and ice forever. It will become a land where no living thing can survive. Without courage and determination, you surely will collapse from the extreme conditions. But if that courage and determination burns bright within you, then that's another story. So will you proceed? Yes. Hoot hoot, you are a child of many strengths. Perhaps you do have enough strength to change the fate of this mountain after all. I shall take to the air now, flying towards the shrine, towards that shrine across the way. So follow behind me. Do not be daunted by appearances. Instead, let your feelings guide you, and the true path shall open before you. Are you ready? Follow behind me. He's leaving feathers everywhere he fucking goes. How am I supposed to follow behind you, bro? Well...
It's invisible.
Yeah. It's also ice. Okay, maybe I shouldn't wear the bunny hood. You fucking died!
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Thanks.
Remember to take them off.
Yeah, it's not gonna help. I can't. God damn. Fucking ice physics, man. Why you gotta do this to me?